Yeah, that's right. It's the news. Yeah, that's right. Okay, let's go to share. Ah, share screen. Plus. Yeah, 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 yeah. 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah. Yeah. Move. Girls rock the boys. Wild, wild. Thanks. Okay, share the link. And I'll share it here. Paste that. I'm sure Twitter wants to hear about this. You know what? Rock the boys. Oh, that's good enough. Twitter knows all about it. That's all that matters. All right. That was Slade opening the show. All right. Enough of Slade. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. I got a new tattoo. Let's see all that. Yeah, that's right. All right, it's out there. It's pretty rad. Yeah. Okay. All right. Get rid of that for the moment. Yeah. All right, and go to the Discord. Yeah. Okay. Another news thing here. All right, go here. Go to the top of my news cycle. All right. So many articles. Trying to get right to it. All right. A minute on that. All right, I'll do real news for a moment. That's right. All right. All right. Russia releases former U.S. Marine Trevor Reed. Well, you know, good that they're releasing a U.S. Marine former. Good that they're releasing prisoners, you know. It could be worse. Okay, Russia released former U.S. Marine Trevor Reed in a prisoner exchange. Officials from both countries announced on Wednesday Reed, who was sentenced 9 years in prison 2020 as on assault charges, was traded for Konstantin Yaroshenko, a Russian pilot who had been jailed in the U.S. for more than a decade on drug smuggling charges. Well, you know, smuggling drugs, you're going to go to jail. That's right. Reed's release is drawing renewed attention to the WNBC star Brittany Griner, who has been detained in Russia since February for allegedly possessing vape cartridges containing cannabis oil. That's very bad. Right. President Biden met with the parents of Trevor Reed last month to discuss Trevor's safe return to the United States after being detained in Russia. Thanks to the dedicated work of many across our government, Trevor Reed is returning home to his family today. Yeah, that's right. Today, President said today, we welcome home Trevor Reed and celebrate his return to his family. That's right. That missed him dearly. A former U.S. Marine. He is now free from Russia detention. That's right. I was delighted to be able to share with his family the good news about Trevor's freedom. That's right. LT shows freaking Russians. Yeah, that's right. All right. All right. I think that's all we got on that. Okay. Moving back to this. All right. And I guess people didn't want real news. I'll just move on to music news. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Moving on to music news. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. Sweet Child of Mine tops Billboard's Hot Rock Songs chart following its inclusion New trailer for 4, Love and Thunder. Ooh, old school on top of the charts once again. Yeah, that's right. Okay, this is interesting. What is this? I thought it was a whole damn article. Guess not. They want you to subscribe. That's bullshit. All right, I guess we celebrate that song some other day. All right, back to streaming. All right. No one is paying attention. Back to this. Well, more rock news I meant. All right. All right. Okay, here we go. All right, here we go. This might be interesting. No. Okay. Gene Simmons invites Ace Frehley to perform with Kiss on farewell tour. And yeah, that's very interesting. Okay. Okay, I guess that's it for that. Okay, and move that. Okay. All right, moving back to that. And all right, this might be interesting to some people. Metallica Blackened American Whiskey releases Ride the Lightning. That's right. They make a rye whiskey. Metallica's award-winning Blackened American Whiskey has announced its latest limited edition Blackened Kentucky Straight Rye Double Cask. That's amazing! Finished whiskey, dubbed Ride the Lightning, a play on words inspired by Metallica's 6 times platinum sophomore album, Ride the Lightning. This expression is double finished in Madeira and rum cask, and undergoes the proprietary black noise sonic enhancement process. Rye the Lightning is crafted from Kentucky straight rye whiskey age. Sounds amazing. Between 5 and 8 years and hand selected by Blackened Master Distiller and blender Rob Dietrich. The whiskeys are then vatted and transferred for finishing in Madeira wine and Caribbean rum, casks for 2 to 14 weeks each. Sounds great. Can't wait to try this. The double cask finishing results in notes of dried fig, hay, pinewood, pear, and rum cake. Rum cake, yum yum yum, on the nose, and the palate, clover, honey, mint, corn husk, sugar cane, walnut, and cinnamon. Sounds delicious. Sounds like my kind of whiskey. Yeah, it is during the rum cask finishing that the proprietary black noise sonic enhancement process is applied. The berries are pummeled by the low hertz frequencies of Metallica music. Well, that makes sense. Yeah, and the sound waves visibly shake the finishing barrels. I'm sure they're playing Ride the Lightning when they make this. That would be awesome. Whiskey starts headbanging. Yeah, we're the whiskey. We're digging it. Yeah. Causing greater interaction between the whiskey and the wood. Therapy extracting more flavors and colors. The name of this release is aptly dubbed Ride the Lightning because the playlist used for the black noise sonic enhancement process is Ride the Lightning. But Rob Dietrich and Metallica didn't want to just use the original version. They wanted to amp it up a notch. They chose a playlist consisting solely of Ride the Lightning. Portion of Metallica's June 2012 Orion Music Plus More Festival set was. Ooh, I was there. They did 3 fucking sets. The only time the band has ever played the album live is in its entirety. Albeit in reverse track order from the original album. That's right. The vibe from the crowd at the first Orion Music Plus More Festival was electrifying. Yeah, I was totally there. Said bassist Rob Trujillo. Right. And it's really cool that we get to capture that energy in this release. We've used a few live songs in our playlist before, never a full live playlist. So to be able to incorporate our fans in the Blackened journey and have them part of the whiskey making process is really unique and makes this a true collaboration. Yeah, that's right. Fans interested in hearing rare performances of Ride the Lightning from back to front can now enjoy a newly remixed version exclusively through Blackened. Copy can be downloaded by scanning a QR code found at retail. Following Blackened at Blackened American Whiskey on socials or visiting blackandamericanwhiskey.com for more information. The 10-track noise playlist goes ooh, Ride the Lightning intro, Call to Creeping Death, Escape, Live debut, Trapped Under Ice, Kirk Solo, Fade to Black, For Whom the Bell Tolls, Ride the Lightning, Fight Fire with Fire. Absolutely, that's amazing. Can't wait. I absolutely love the high spice and earthy notes in American rye whiskey. Explain Dietrich. I wanted to play with those flavor profiles by bringing on simply symmetry of subtle flavor elements by combining not just one but 2 different cask finishes to the whiskey, creating complex balance of sweet and savory. Packaging is embossed with a green sound wave to different from the Blackened American Whiskey flagship and align with the historical significance, using a color green to characterize rye whiskey bottles. Rye the Lightning. It's bottled at 90% proof. Ooh, and sold for an SPR $69.99. Jesus Christ. The fine local retailers gather information. Visit Blackened American Whiskies website, www.blackenedwhiskey.com. Follow on social, Blackened American Whiskey. All right, back to here. Nobody interested. Fucking A. I hate that. No, you, I guess everybody's telling me. Everybody's saying, no, you, not tonight, motherfucker. Yeah. I guess they're saying, no, you, 9 o'clock is not good enough tonight. That's what the world is saying. No, you, we have better things to do tonight. So, no, you. I get that other people are alive. I get that. And other people will be live. Yeah. Just my luck, motherfucker. Just my luck. Nobody wants to watch me live. Son of a. I try and maintain audience. That's what I try and do. All right. It doesn't really matter, I guess. Moving on. Okay. All right. Okay. I'm just gonna watch Eddie Trump talk about something in a minute. See if that gets a fucking audience. Share. Share screen. Share. Microsoft Edge.
News that came out.
So GLM. We're still talking about rock news.
This is big news, and we need to cover this because I touched on it yesterday. The news that came out where Jason Newsted very much let the cat out of the bag, that he was approached by Alex Van Halen to do a Van Halen tribute with Newsted on bass and Joe Satriani on guitar. As I speculated, this was probably something that wasn't supposed to come out, and it turns out that was the case. But there is absolutely a lot of substance to it because others have confirmed it, including a statement from David Lee Roth now about it. Now, we've not heard from Roth since he blew out all of his Vegas residency shows. This has popped up everywhere online in the last 20 hours or so. Where I'm reading this from now comes from a site called the Van Halen News Desk, which is not officially affiliated with Van Halen, but for years has actually been one of the only sources for actual Van Halen news. It's an interesting situation. I'm not really sure of the parameters of this, but Van Halen actually feeds them stuff. There's stuff for sale on it from Van Halen, but I don't believe they actually run it. But we all know there's just such an absence of real Van Halen information. There's always been such a lack of interviews and true dialogue and content, and very, very little social media presence that's actually updated by anybody in the band. So this site has always been the de facto site for that for VH fans. So let me read this through because we speculated on this the other day when the news.
BAM News next.
Out, we were. Myself, everyone were floored by this. And according to Jason, this approach came as recently as 6 months ago. And we've all been wondering if there will be some sort of Van Halen tribute, memorial, something along those lines. Every time I've asked Wolf about it recently on the show, he has deferred to his uncle, Alex. Apparently, Wolf was being very true about that because Alex is the one that behind the scenes apparently is taking the lead on this. So let me read you some of this because this is fascinating. Since Newsted, I don't know if he didn't realize he wasn't supposed to drop this information. I don't know if he did and didn't care. I don't know what happened, but since Newsted let the cat out of the bag, and by the way, Jason let the cat out of the bag by saying he didn't want to do it. So by every measure, if that's still the case, he's actually not in the running to be a part of it anymore, but it was him that got everybody talking about this. So Joe Satriani has now confirmed that he has been in talks with Alex Van Halen and David Lee Roth about a possible Van Halen, Eddie Van Halen tribute tour. Here is the latest from Satriani on this. He says, and this comes from, just to give credit where credit is due, Rock of Nations. Apparently, this is a podcast. Rock of Nations with Dave Kincher podcast. Okay, this is where Satch said this. And of course, I just had Satch on twice on this show, but this was not even something that was thought of or leaked in any way. So there was no way I could have asked him about it because it wasn't even in anyone's thought process until Newsted did that interview last week. But here's what Satch said. Quote, I've been talking with Alex and Dave for about a year about doing something, a tour, something like that, that was going to be a true tribute to Eddie and the Van Halen legacy. For me, it was a terrifying prospect of doing something like that, but I realized that I I realized that it was something that would be a real labor of love for me. I was just so honored to take on the challenge. The story goes on to say Satriani's comments come just days after Newstead revealed that he had been contacted by Alex 6 months ago regarding a possible VH tour. Newstead said in response, "How could you? There's nobody that can top it. So how do you do a show to honor? I didn't want it to be viewed as a money grab." And then it kind of all just fizzled. Satriani likely wouldn't have commented about a possible tribute tour with Alex and Roth at all if Newstead's quotes had not gone viral among the Van Halen and classic rock community. Satriani continues, and this is a quote, "These things are always happening in the music industry, and you're supposed to keep very quiet about it because sometimes they don't work out. There's usually about 10 crazy ideas that float around, and musicians are always like, okay, I won't say anything about this because it may not work out. I don't want to hurt this person's feelings or disrupt any other business plans. So yeah, we're all pretty shocked that Jason wanted to go public with it because we were all sworn to silence." Well, there you go right there. That's from Satriani. Clearly, for whatever reason, Newstead did go public, and that is what touched all of this off, and that is why Satriani is now addressing it. Really, really interesting here. So for whatever reason, whether it was a slip or intentional or what have you, or you just didn't think it was that big of a deal, which of course it is, Newstead lets this slip last week, and now Satriani is indeed confirming they were sworn to secrecy not to talk about it, but it absolutely has been discussed. Satriani continues and says, I quote, "It's very complicated. All I can really say about it is that if it does happen, I know we'll make it the greatest thing ever for the fans, and we'll all celebrate together. Not only the great Eddie Van Halen, but the legacy that the band created, the amazing amount of music and the goodwill and good vibes they created as a band." The article goes on to say, although he made no mention of Sammy Hagar, Michael Anthony, or Gary Sharon, Satriani said the plan is to represent the entire Van Halen catalog. Here's more from Satriani on this from this podcast. Quote, "The thought of representing all the eras of Van Halen, that's pretty daunting, just from a guitar player's point of view. Eddie progressed remarkably as a player and as an inventor, and those two things, they kind of went together from Van Halen 1 all the way to the last album. And when you sit down to actually learn it and pull it off, you go, wow, not only do I need talent, but I need certain gear because certain things won't work unless you've got this amp and it's doing that. So that's also another thing to deal with." Now, here's the other piece. The Van Halen news desk actually got a comment from David Lee Roth on this. And here's what David Lee Roth said to the Van Halen news desk. Quote, "In my mind, Van Halen 4K in the age of COVID is going to require two of us for every position. Satriani and Lukather, Anthony and Newstead, Al and Tommy Lee. Probably the only one who could do my job today would be Pink." Wow. That's it from Roth as far as his statement that he sent in on this. So much to unpack here. Needless to say, this is enormous news for us as Van Halen fans, which any rock fan in their right mind certainly is. And we've all speculated and wondered if there would be anything done for Eddie. Here's what we know for sure. It's been discussed. Sounds like it's continuing to be discussed. It does sound like it would be a celebration. And I think the challenge with this, a tour versus a show, two extraordinarily different things. If you're talking about a tour, you can't do the who's who of guitar player bit. You can't do that because all of these different players have other bands. You're not going to put 30 people in a band on tour. I mean, you could, but I don't see that.
I agree on that.
So to me, I think there's
A
two
show is
things.
best.
There's the potential of one giant tribute show,
That would be
Form,
amazing.
Staples, whatever, and that's it. Or, maybe 2 or 3 nights if you want. versus a tour. If you're going to tour and you're going to go out and try to do 100 shows of this, then you pretty much have to have a set band and plan. 8 people. What Roth alludes to is an A and a B, or 2 people at each position to sub out. He's referencing it's because of COVID. If somebody got sick, sure, there's that, but I think it's really about just stamina and being able to divvy it up. So, hypothetically, he's talking like an artist like Pink, who could certainly sing, would come out and do a couple of his songs to give him a blow or whatever. I don't know. But it's really fascinating. But I think the first thing that would have to be determined is it a tour or is it a show, stationary show? Because if it's a show, there's a lot more you can do. You can bring a lot more people into it. You can change out musicians a lot more. If it's a tour, you're just not going to have the ability to do that so much on the road without carrying a ton of overhead and buses and a lot of people clearing schedules for a long time, unless it was like 4 or 5 shows. I do like the fact that Satriani said celebrate the entire legacy, Michael, Sammy, Gary. To me, that's how it should be. But again, that plays into, is this a tour versus a show? If it's a show or a long weekend of shows, that's entirely possible. You check everybody's schedules, you lock them in for that weekend. It's way harder to go to a bunch of different musicians who are in a bunch of different bands and say, we need you for 3 months. Not nearly as easy. So to me, the biggest takeaway of this is it a tour or a tribute show? And it doesn't sound like they know yet, but it sounds like they're kicking the tires. It sounds like they're going to probably have this rotating cast of some musicians. Satriani, obviously a master guitar player, but there are obviously a bunch of other guitar players that come to mind that have all been influenced and would channel and play Eddie Van Halen brilliantly. That's why, again, tour versus one-off show or long weekend show, it completely changes everything in how you could approach this. But at the end of the day, just in wrapping this up, I mean, the encouraging news for us as fans is that there's at least talk, there's at least calls going on now behind the scenes. It's at least being entertained for something to happen. And that is extraordinarily encouraging and exciting news. Now, the last thing is we just got to hope that the fact that this leaked and now the word is out about it and everyone's talking about it and speculating doesn't kill it. And they just don't get, not into it. Or it could reinvigorate it. If they see the interest level, they could be like, we really do have to find a way to do this now. But there you go. Amazing news and developments since I talked to you yesterday. Satriani confirming it was not supposed to go public and Newstead leaked it. Newstead is the leaker, but the one guy who checked out of it, does he come back in? I don't know. I love that they have said Michael and Sammy and all of that, because that's extraordinarily important. And Roth basically saying, yeah, it's got to be a team of people. Lukather was very close with Eddie Van Halen, so not surprised that Roth threw Lukather's name in there. Obviously would be great. Tommy Lee, an interesting inclusion, obviously would be great. But this is, we also have to caution. I mean, these are all things just being thrown around as wish list stuff. We don't know what's happened in recent months. That this thing could be totally dead, but because Jason,
one more minute for this, then I ban Margera news.
Up again. But yeah. Satch kind of alludes to the fact that it was still being talked about, but also says it's very, very hard to pull off for a lot of reasons. We'll continue to watch this story and continue to let you know what I can find out. I'll do a little research behind the scenes as well. But fascinating, compelling news about one of the great bands of all time, and for all of us wondering if there would be some sort of official sanctioned tribute show or tour.
Thank you for tuning in, and please hit that like button. It's appreciated.
All right, thank you, Eddie Trunk, delivering us
more
rock news, Van Halen news, for those that like the Van Halen. That's my TV. Be back in a minute. Yeah.
All
All right, turn that on. All right. Okay. Turn that down. You don't want too loud stuff happening. Yeah, that's right. Okay. All right, all right, all right. Get to the BAM news. That's right. And the Slam news. BAM and Slam. All right, we will have other celebrity news soon. Where are these BAM articles at? All right, all right. Should be up here somewhere. Okay, that's sort of interesting. All right, there's an article on BAM's wife, rumors. Okay, where? Okay, up here. Share. 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 This is a where are they now for BAM's wife? Everything.
Stuntman Bam Margera. Melissa Rothstein, or Missy Rothstein as she is famously known, is an American photographer and model. She gained fame when she got close to and engaged to Bam Margera, who is a renowned American pro skateboarder and stuntman. Their marriage could not stand the test of time, and the couple divorced in 2012. So where is Melissa now and what is she doing? Let us find out in today's video. Missy Rothstein and Bam Margera had met many years before their marriage and entered into a romantic relationship. She was part of Bam's show Bam Unholy Union on MTV. They got engaged in 2006 and married in February 2007. The marriage ceremony was held at Lowe's Hotel located in downtown Philadelphia. It was aired on the show portal, and after the marriage, the couple had a lovely honeymoon in Dubai. Missy had revealed in an interview that she used to worry a lot for Bam when he was filming and doing stunts. She said to Stuff magazine, "I'm a worried. When they were filming Jackass number 2, I just told him, don't even tell me what you have planned for the day. Just call me at the end and tell me you're all right." Rothstein,
Yeah, that's right.
concerned about being a widow. Missy used to be concerned about becoming a young widow. She also recalled the time when Bam broke his head during a film shoot. Last year he was filming, I think it was Cribs, and he did a flip of a car into a moat. He split his head open and I had to rush him to the
Jesus.
hospital. He got 12 staples in his head. I'm always nervous right before he does a big stunt, but I'm not allowed to baby him or run over and make sure he's okay. What started off as a happy union was not to last. There were soon problems in their married life. Heavy drinking and alleged extramarital affairs of Bam led to the collapse of their marriage, and in 2010 the couple separated. Bam had told at that time that he and Missy are living in separate cities and met only once a week. He had also disclosed that she is aware of his girlfriends, one in San Francisco and another one in Westchester. The divorce
Ooh.
procedure was a messy one, and by 2012 it was finalized. Bam and Missy's divorce. Their marriage was on the rocks after Bam started drinking too much and misbehaving with his ex-wife Missy. The situation turned worse in July 2009 when Bam was
sounds like that.
hospitalized for 4 days for heavy drinking. Also, in 2010, when Bam appeared on Howard Stern's show, he kind of hinted at having an extramarital affair. And the surprising part was that Missy was also aware of it. It seemed like they had informally split before announcing their divorce in 2012. Please take a moment to subscribe to our channel Rumor Facts for more fascinating
All right.
content. Missy Rothstein's life post-divorce. There have not been many disclosures about the divorce agreement. After the
I'll
divorce
subscribe,
was
I guess.
finalized, Bam went ahead and started dating
I
Nicole.
gave you guys a
They were
sub.
married less than a year after his divorce from Missy was finalized. He has a son with Nicole, and they have named him Phoenix. Missy, on the other hand, was also happy after the divorce, and had tweeted that she is free now, and also celebrated the milestone with a divorce party. After this, she decided to live her life low-key, and has been away from the limelight ever since. We've reached the end of the video. If you like interesting
All right.
facts, celebrity trending news, celebrity gossip, and
That's about
celebrity
it in
culture,
BAM news.
please give us a thumbs up and so recall the time.
All right. I just wanted to say, those she may be washing without commenting. Thank you, River, for donating $50 to the content creator here. Thank you. You didn't have to. Thank you. Out of the the bless your heart. Thank you for donating. The rest of you, You can also donate if you feel like it. You don't have to. Cash App information is up there, or I'm also on Venmo. So that's about it for this program. It's brought to you by. Thank you, person, for donating. Yeah. All right, we're gonna get right to the puppet show. That's right. Okay. Goodbye to that. Goodbye to that. All right, puppet time. That's right. Okay, let me get my script here to write this stuff. Yeah. I arranged the puppets while I was watching the Van Halen news. Yeah. Puppet time. Then we will have beta news, beta, or something like that. All right, second news. All right. Okay. All right. Good day, dudes. My hair is gray. Okay. Don't you mean you are gay? Every single day? That's right. Yeah, that's right. Okay. All right. Yes, I'm gay, and so are you. I think you have the no you blues. That's right. Or you are wearing Jew shoes? Ooh. All right. For today, this purple puppet is Jay Leno. That's right. Have you seen this? Have you heard this? Dante Nero is worse comic than Robert De Niro. That's right. All right. For today, this duck is Robert De Niro. That's right. Make any puppet anything. A little bit. You know, Dante, you suck a motherfucker. Remember, I trained to be a comic for that movie about a comic? That's right. Bob, you're the one that broke my heart. Oh, here we go. That's not even from the part of Godfather Part 2 I am in. You fucking hack. Okay, now. What am I looking for here? Saw this puppet earlier. Damn it. Okay. Looking for. Okay, yes, here it is. Ooh. A famous actor giving Dante the business. Ooh. Okay, I'll make I'll make this puppet Kermit the Frog. Why not? Yeah. Yeah. Hold on. Helen the Cower is 30 and white and failed at wife. Yeah. Actually, Kermit, Helen the Cower is part Mexican. Yeah, that's right. I started to work on. I started to work on the Madden game, 2022. That's why I've been gone this whole time. No, you started to work for the people who make Bengay. Roar! You hear Helen the Keller? Got new shoes. Oh, sorry. He has the no you booze. No you. That's right. All right. That's the end of the secondhand puppet news. All right. Now we are going to get more. I have an article to read. That's right. All right. All right. Chris Rock's mom had some tough words for Will Smith. Let's read about that. Public may have moved on from Slapgate at this year's Oscars, but Chris Rock's mother is not quite ready to forgive and forget the moment Will Smith physically assaulted her son in front of millions of viewers. Yeah, that's right. This ain't over, motherfucker. Rose Rock, a motivational speaker and mother of Chris Rock, has now come forward with harsh words for Smith after he famously smacked the comedian across the face on stage at 94th Academy Awards for an insensitive comment directed at Smith's wife, Jada Pinkett Smith. Okay, while Rock was presenting for Best Documentary the ceremony, he referenced actress Demi Moore 1997 movie G.I. Jane to comment on Pinkett Smith's baldness. Pinkett Smith had been open about her struggle with alopecia, a hair loss condition. For the first time since the incident, Rock's mom spoke up about it and didn't hold back during a recent interview. That's right. Chris Rock's mom reacts to Will Smith's Oscar slap when "You hurt my child. You hurt me." Hi, India. That's right. Attach main entertainment image. Chris Rock rose. Yeah, all right. A month after the Oscars incident where Will Smith slapped. All right. Oh, I have to go on to somewhere else. Jesus. Okay. Okay. A month after the Oscars 2020. Jesus. I don't want to sign up. Incident where Will Smith slapped Chris Rock on stage. The comedian's mother broke her silence and shared her thoughts about what she felt about the shocking moment. Rose Rock appeared for an interview on local South Carolina news station WIS-TV, where she addressed the Oscars incident and also Academy's reaction to it. Yeah, that's right. After Will Smith smacked Chris Rock on stage following the waiter's joke about his wife Jada Pinkett Smith. The comedian's mother, who wasn't in attendance at the ceremony, revealed that her initial reaction to the incident was also much like the audience, who believed to be staged until the King Richard star began shouting obscenities. Yeah, that's right. Reacting to the hurtful situation, Rose Rock said, "When he slapped Chris, he slapped all of us. He really slapped me," she said. Yeah, that's right. So he was being a beta to everybody. That's right. Yeah. Because when you hurt my child, you hurt me. She further spoke about Smith's actions and added, "You really could have gotten taken out in handcuffs. He should have." And he should have gone to beta jail. Beta jail. You didn't think you reacted to your wife giving you the side eye, and you went up and you made her day because she was bald, 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 bald over laughing when it happened via WIS-TV. Rock's mother also mentioned that she was really proud how her son handled the situation as the comedian was seen counting on his duties as a presenter. Following the slap, Chris Rock presented an award to Questlove for Best Documentary Featuring following Smith's meltdown. Yeah, that's right. He kept it together. If they weren't friends, he'd be like, check me out, catch me outside, motherfucker. I'm sure he'd say that. In the same interview, Chris Rock's mother also questioned the Academy's punishment of banning Smith from attending the Oscar ceremony for 10 years. As she said, what does that mean? You don't even go every year? Also, read Chris Rock's jokes about my hearing back after Will Smith's Oscar slap during recent stand-up show. Entertainment tags Chris Rock. All right. That's the end of that. Back to this. Yeah, that's right. All right. That might be all the news. Yeah, that's right. Countersue who? Chris Rock's mom? Yeah, bitch. I submitted my jokes to him and he didn't even use any. All right. All right. Okay. What else we got tonight? All right. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Okay. All right. We're going to go to this video real quick. Down the street for a living. You know them? Oh, Brendan Schwab. Yeah, that's right. But I'm not talking about him. And he's not suing me. Uh-huh. All right.
Depp really girlfriend, or his girlfriend is lying. Stanhope and his girlfriend saw it the whole time. That's Stanhope's version of it. I trust Stanhope. I trust him very well. So if he says that she was manipulating him and that she had said, and was worried that she was going to do this. Yeah, Johnny Depp is being blackmailed by Amber Heard. One of two things, right? Either Johnny Depp really girlfriend, or his girlfriend is lying. Stanhope and his girlfriend saw it.
Yeah, that's right. Well, that's Joe Rogan's take on it. Well, all right. That is almost all of the news tonight. For what? I don't have anything to sue him for. He's the one being a beta and suing people. I'm not going to be a super beta and sue him for what? I have nothing to do with not much to do with the guy. I mean, he's a plant, but there's nothing that I could do about that. All right, I'm going to end tonight with a couple things. Yeah. All right, let me go back to, yeah. All right. Hold on. This. No. No. Okay. All right. This was revealed recently, what I'm about to play right now. Yeah. Okay. And then I might have a couple more things to play, then the show pretty much over. There we go.
Out much. I don't know if I've ever said, but I might be breaking the law, but I'll say it. The character I played is a guy. He's been around. He's done a lot of stuff, and he also chips cocaine. Listen, give me all you got. Listen, give me all you got. And I always thought that was a choice we made, and but yet not showing it. But there is a scene in it where it goes by really quick, but which we never got into the film. And I've always wanted to say sometimes, just so you know where some of the behavior's coming from.
Why'd I get mixed up with that bitch?
Because she got a great ass. And you got your head all the way up it.
I don't know if this has gotten out much. I don't know if I've ever said it. But
Good
Beautiful.
old Raleigh fingers. What's the inspiration?
Raleigh fingers. I like that reference. That's really good. Yeah, the mustache is an extension of his ego, you know? And I wanted it even bigger. I was arguing, go bigger, go even bigger than that, because I wanted it to be like a symbolic teeter, you know, what do they call it? Seesaw. Like I wanted it to be a symbolic seesaw, and Sonic's on one head, Knuckles on the other side, and they're going back and forth.
You know what's great too is I love the goggles that just nothing holds them on, right? They're just right there on the forehead. That's a strong move right there.
It's my magnetic personality that holds them on.
I was thinking about seeing this. Does your grandson Jackson, like, is he into this? Does he think this is cool?
Oh yeah, for sure. He loves it, and he's kicks my butt at the game all the time. I mean, it's ridiculous. You know, last time we played, I'm terrible. I have a horrible injury that I slept on my arm wrong one day, and then
It happens.
it just has never been the same. So on the controller, I have to use my elbow. So I have a distinct disadvantage. But yeah, he makes fun of me. He talks smack about me all the time while we play. And, you know, one day I got mad and I said, I'm going to get so good at this game. I'm going to beat your butt. Next time you come back here, you're toast. I'm going to take you down. And he goes, yeah, if you were born over again and started playing at the age of 2.
That's the sincerest form of flattery. I'm not a grandparent, but as a parent, right? You know, if they're teasing you, you've made it. Do you think that he looks like you? Because some of those little pictures I think you posted there, that you look exactly like him, or he looks exactly like you.
Well, I definitely think so. There's a resemblance for sure. But he's going to be a very big man. He's quite a beast. He's almost as tall as me now, and he could be a bodyguard.
Now, is he funny? And more importantly, does he think you're funny?
Well, he's funny in a very subtle way. He's got that kind of like it's a new generational thing going on where you never seem to be getting a rise out of him, but he's laughing internally.
Mr. Cool.
He's very
I like him
cool.
already.
He's also a slugger too. So, you know, the last time I went to one of his baseball games, it was the championship game, and he hit a grand slam. And I was literally one of the greatest moments of my life. And I was attached to the fence behind home plate like a Garfield cat, you know, just out of my mind with joy. I was like, oh my gosh, thanks God. It was amazing.
That's what life's all about.
That's
Those are
what
the
life's
moments
all
I
about.
love. That's what really matters.
That and NFTs.
Right?
Yeah. But I haven't figured out how to turn him into an NFT yet.
I
am doing NFTs though, by the way, if anybody's interested. I have a website landing in April, and it's called Magic Hour, where I'm going to present some kooky art that is a mix of painting and spoken word that delves into my existential musings.
I love that. When I saw you with Jerry Seinfeld, Comedians in Cars Getting Coffee, I was blown away with your art in your studio. I've seen you talk about it before, but I mean, Jim, that's a whole nother side of you that I just love. I hope you're being serious about that. I can't wait.
Yeah. It's going to be coming out in April.
Did you see Dolly Parton? I just interviewed her, and Jim, for her biopic, she wants you to play her music partner.
Oh,
Porter
yeah?
Wagner. Did you hear about
Oh,
this? Are you
really?
friends with Dolly?
I have not heard that. I have not heard that.
Jim, now I'm your casting
Well, I
director.
love
Should
Dolly
I bring
Parton.
you-
I think Dolly Parton, we were born in different eras, and it's a terrible shame
Right?
because I'd have chased her.
Think you would have caught her. Wait,
would've-
is that
I would've caught her.
unbelievable though? She said she wants you. Would you
It's
do
a lovely thing.
it? Yeah.
It's a lovely thing. Well, I'm retiring, but
No.
yeah, probably.
Are you being serious? Or are you screwing with
It's a
me?
shame.
I'm being fairly serious. Yeah, yeah.
Really? Why?
It depends.
It's a great
It
actor. I
depends
love
if-
Jim.
If the Angels bring some sort of, script that's, written in gold ink that says to me that it's going to be really important for people to see, I might continue down the road, but I'm taking a break. Yeah.
Well, we need
I
humor.
really like my quiet life, and I really love putting paint on canvas, and I really love my spiritual life, and I feel like, and this is
He's had a hell of a run.
I never hear another celebrity say, as long as time exists, I have enough. I've done enough. I am enough. So
I feel you. I see that. And with everything going on.
His resume is
today,
huge.
Grand Slam baseball games, right? Art, making
it's
people
all that
smile.
matters.
You already
It's all that
have
matters.
everything. Well, if Dolly comes a calling, hopefully I'll be back.
Well, I would always speak to Dolly. Dolly's
Maybe.
just to me an otherworldly talent that is just bigger than you can imagine.
I'm excited about your Netflix special. You, Chris Rock, John Mayer, John Stamos, all
Sure.
together.
Have you seen his art, Greg? He's
Bob,
amazing
what is his
at
friendship?
the painting. I wish I could paint the way he does.
Bob was just an absolute
Mind
gem
blowing.
of a human being. He was loving. He was funny. He was sick. His sense of humor was off the charts sick. I mean, if really he was one of those people that you can't
One man.
by some of his work, you can't really cut together.
I have a classic
how
Kyle
he
clip
was,
after this.
because how
Oh,
he
yeah.
really
I loved
was.
about him.
I mean, we had this weird thing that we did. We would pantomime mutilating each other.
Falca doing a new version of one of their
Where
classics.
we would just like carve each other's chests open and pull our entrails out and skip with them and whatever. And he would pull out a crossbow and nail me to the wall with it and whatever.
That's true.
It was very strange, but he was just a lovely guy to everybody he knew, and one of the first people I connected with in Los Angeles, and a really massive talent. Like it's one of those things you can't really quantify. It's like looking back at Lenny Bruce, you can't really get enough stuff together to make people understand
Oh,
for the time.
Lenny Bruce was
who
great.
They were, he was an important guy, and I was glad to be part of that night. That was a very lovely night. I'm not sure why everything has to turn into a Netflix special, but I think that's a little strange. But I think that also whatever proceeds are going to happen from that are going to go to the family and to his causes. So
That's
so,
a Netflix
that's
special
nice.
we need. We
Yeah.
can't wait for that. Well, Jim, I think you're remarkable. I like what you shared. I don't know if you just share with me or with everybody, but wish you peace and love. And I do think you've got it all. But I do love your talent. So I hope you continue to make.
I always loved the Truman Show and
Well, I'm
other
gonna
things like that.
continue to
Ace
change the
Ventura.
world no matter what, and we have more of
As
us
are.
in the world than we know. We don't have to be multi-hyphenates to affect the world.
All right. All right. I'll line this next clip up. Okay. Go back to Discord. Yeah. All right. I'll get to that tomorrow. All right. Here we go. Old school, when he's known as Say Hands Entertainment. All right. Okay. All right. Stage is set for that. All right. Share. Hey, what's up, Cooter and Cass? All right, we're going to end with a classic Kyle clip. It's only like 10 plus minutes. That'll probably end the whole show. Yeah. It's called Say Hands Entertainment.
This is what people than they do.
Can somebody on the YouTube side tell me if Kyle said that with a straight face?
I'm just assuming going in there, because after I'm me, so I'm assuming mad people are gonna come up to me. So I'm assuming mad people come up to me. Hey, you're saying, can I? And it's not even a picture, but I'm assuming I get mad people saying, "Hey, that's you."
Kyle is a big proponent of the fake it till you make it strategy. So,
Well,
let
what
him
am I
do
faking?
it.
No. I'm not saying they want an autograph or a picture. I'm just gonna have to
I'm
deal with.
asking, will you do autographs?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna have people coming up to me,
One way or
showing me
another,
love, or saying, "Hey, you're that."
he
There's
did.
no one. There's no one gonna come up to me saying "fuck you." Trust me. Fuck. I'm not saying I'm famous. I'm just saying when I go to Chip
Kyle,
Live podcast.
do you think things will ever go back to normal after that, or is this it?
You motherfuckers! I'm not claiming I'm famous. God damn it! I'm just
You
saying.
guys leave us all behind.
You know what? Fuck yous. I am. When I go to Ship Live podcast, honestly, I am famous. I'm gonna be honestly. No, fuck you. Now flip the script. Now flip the script, motherfuckers. I am gonna be famous in that crowd. I'm the only person in the crowd. Everyone's gonna know who the fuck they're talking about.
Fuck you. I'm tired of being humbled.
Yeah. I'm not being humble. Let's keep it the fuck real. I'm gonna be in the Chip Live podcast crowd, and everyone in that crowd, all those white people, are gonna know who the
Majority
fuck
of
I
people
am.
who watch the podcast are YouTube people.
Yeah,
so
Kyle,
it is pretty likely that these YouTube people
But
watching
when I'm in that crowd, everyone's gonna know who I am.
You know, Kyle, it's not that it's not true. It's how you say it.
Like, presenting it. It is true though. It is true when I go there, dude. When I show up there at Somerville, when I show up to Somerville and I got dropped, I'm getting dropped off. I'm bringing my phone as my ticket, by the way. I did have someone show up. When I'm sitting outside doing my live stream, then I go, everyone is gonna know who the fuck I am. Now,
I feel like every time you say that, your eyes get big and like
but dude, you have to understand this. I'm on right now behind my laptop talking my shit. You have to understand, I'm gonna be there in person. They're gonna see Saiyans in person. Everyone, all 800 people in that crowd know who the fuck Saiyans is.
I'm pretty sure this is what like a school shooter says or like a theater shooter says.
All right, dude, but everyone in that, all 800 people in that crowd know who the fuck Saiyans Entertainment is. Most of them probably hate me. Some of them might like me, but I'm gonna be 100% known. And because I've never dealt with this, go out to meet the people. I'm not gonna know what's dealing like going out there, standing around. All right, you niggas are laughing, dude. But I'm telling you,
Kyle, I just want to know: are you going to use this impending fame to like renegotiate your deal with
you fucking Cosby sending cocksucker? I'm not talking impending fame, dude. I'm just saying. When
Kyle,
I go, dude, shut up.
Let me ask you this, Kyle.
When I go to the Chip Live podcast in Boston, everyone in that theater is gonna know who the fuck I am because everyone in the Jim and Sam, Anthony Cumia, and Opie and Anthony world knows who I am. And they're gonna know who I am in person. You know, I'm not scared or anything. I'm just saying I'm wondering what's gonna be like. I'm wondering what's gonna be like when all these people who hate me, like me, whatever. I wonder what's gonna be like when they meet me in person.
Kyle. I just would like you to understand that, you know,
I found it just looking at YouTube stuff.
You fucking cock.
I think that's CEO back.
You're doing an autograph
you
sign.
fucking piece of shit. I'm not doing that. Fuck you, you fucking. All right, dude.
I really hope. Wait. I really hope that Unbleach is there to document this, and that he keeps pointing at you and telling everybody that you're Kyle, just so we can see the disappointment.
Well, of course he would. First of all,
when nobody cares.
Yeah, everyone's going to care. Now, if Broke Bar was there, of course he'd be talking about me instead of himself. Of course. That goes back to my fucking point. I'm not trying to say I'm bigger than anybody or more. I'm just saying I'm wondering what it's going to be like when I actually go amongst the people.
No, we got that part.
All right,
but I'm wondering.
Shut the fuck up and let me explain. Shut up, you fucking Cosby son. He sold out 800 tickets. Every single person in that theater knows who the fuck I am. And I'm just wondering what it's going to be like when I'm actually there in front of their faces. That's all I'm
Just
wondering.
for the record, I started this because I asked.
Mark, I got a question.
Kyle knew.
Well, that's fine.
When I heard what Kyle said, I was like, wait a minute, Kyle.
Dude, I'm not bragging.
Third.
I'm not bragging. I'm just saying.
No
I
one
wonder
said
what.
you are. No one said you are.
Nah. Fucking this fucking flapjack beaver tail eating Canadian fuck is bragging. Syrup sucker, shut up.
You
But
heard
yeah, but I'm just
of
saying.
the Kyle
I wonder what it's gonna be
Kyle
like when
drinking
I'm in.
game?
When I'm finally in front of their faces, am I gonna get people coming up like and so hey, I love your channel, and then other people like, oh, I want to fight you right now. I'm just wondering what it's gonna be like, honestly.
Kyle,
I
I'm not
heard-
sure
I
you're
heard-
recognized in
How
your
would
own
you
home.
feel? How would you feel if no one said anything to you? Would that
I
bother you?
I love it.
Wait,
That's
you
what.
love it?
listen.
That's honestly what I'm hoping. I'm hoping I can just stand in line, go and see the chip show, and then leave.
Now,
That's what I
so
hope. That's what I hope it would fucking. But that's not going to happen, dude. Anthony Cumia hates me. I'm gonna. First of all, if they try and post the shit at the door, I'm the camera ready for that shit. Usually forgetting that might go the fuck down because Trampaw's supposed to be there, and Keith the Cop hate. They might try and post some shit at the door, but my perfect goal would be I don't do any streams. I just go to see the show and say it was a great show. You can watch it when it comes out.
Yeah.
But
So
Or Blondie in Europe.
You're just gonna play
Yeah.
it cool.
Yeah, but here's the fact that they all know who I am.
Can you wear a Groucho
The
Marx mask?
All right,
Mark, how many are we on now?
All right,
I
shut
don't
up.
even know.
Shut up. If some
There
call,
were kids playing
All
a
right.
Kyle drinking
yeah,
game
you
every
fucking
time we
dumb
repeat
fat
some
Canadian. Tomorrow during the Jim and Sam show, if someone calls
That
in,
already.
all right, shut up. If someone calls in tomorrow and says, "Hey, City Entertainment sent me," they'd all laugh hard because they know who I am. There's a reason why you mentioned Say's Entertainment on Jim and Sam. They laugh their asses off because they know who I am. That's what I'm saying. It's going to be a weird thing when I go there. I'm still waiting to see what happens.
Kyle,
But they
it's
know who
like
I am.
you're-
But not only
Kyle, you know what
everyone
it's
in the audience knows who I am. So I'm not worried about that. I'm worried about the audience. I'm not worried about it. I'm just wondering how it's going to go down. When the nigga you see right now is standing in line waiting to go in. Are people going to come up? Hey, I love your channel. Hey, fuck you. That's what I'm wondering about. Because you forget, dude. Go look at my view count. And fuck my original channel, my God. But even look at this channel's view count. Everyone in the Opie and Anthony world knows who the fuck I am. That's simply what it. Every person at the Chip Live Show in Boston knows who I am, knows what I look like.
We established that.
So
I'm sorry, Kenny definitely would deck
people
him.
coming up to me, do they like me? Do they hate me? I don't. The people who hate me won't really come up to me, but maybe they will. Maybe try something tough. I don't know, but it's gonna be interesting.
though,
I'm
Kyle?
saying that.
It's gonna be one of those things. Yeah, I got it.
Interesting all the way
Kyle?
around. Yeah, what?
The first autograph you signed, what do you think?
Dude, I'm not saying that, dude. I'm not saying I'm signing autographs, dude. I'm just saying I wonder if it's gonna be like I'm gonna be out in the public finally. They all know who I am, dude. I'm not saying a joke or it's the reality of the situation. It's the reality of the fucking situation. I'm that known. I'm that bigger than. I know you niggas trash on Germanam because he's a fucking. I'm not Germanam, dude. No, you're not funny. No, not a little bit. You're not funny.
Do I look like a comedian to you? Do I look like somebody that's amusing to you? That's what I look like to you?
No, you look like a fat, bald faggot who tried making it in comedy but didn't.
You talking about me or the cellmate that took your butthole?
Oh, he got mad. He got mad off of that one. He said you look like you look like a fat, bald faggot. You sound like Mitch. You're ripping off him kind of just because you sound like him, but you're not funny in any way, shape, or form now.
Pick one insult and stay with it. You got like 4 ideas trying to get out at once.
But they all ran out perfectly. You're not funny. You're fat, ugly, and white and bald. So that's 3 strikes. You're out, dude. You're not funny. You're never gonna make it. And you fuck some fat, ugly chick who had your baby. And she works at fucking Kmart, and you pretend to do stand-up to make money. And it's sad.
Your tongue's not thin enough to get that many insults out at one time.
No, it was thick enough, bitch.
That was 9 strikes. 3 up, 3 down. You're out of the inning.
My tongue was thick enough to get all 3. Your bitch works at Kmart because you're a fucking loser in life. You're fat, ugly, and white and bald.
I don't know why you're mad at capitalism. Kmart's an amazing job. Have you been in there and seen
Oh
our
my
prices?
God, he's trying to defend it too. You lost, stupid. Your fat, fucking ugly wife had a kid with your dumb, short little fucking dick. You trying to rip it off? You didn't rip off Mitchellberg. You just sound like a nigga from Chicago has no comedy for you. You stink.
Oh, wait until Kyle's first book comes out, where we discuss there's no Puerto Rican baseball.
I think my first book, all I know is Ian Ellis fucking lost.
met Comedy
And it's
Scene
fucking
in Chicago.
This bitch is a breadwinner and she works at Kmart. And you have to watch the baby afterward. Your bitch works at Kmart fucking not 9 to 5, probably 8 to 4.
They gotta put her on third shift. You know she's not attractive enough for first or second.
You brought up third shift. No, that's not funny. Just say third shift. What,
Your phone
nigga?
is blowing up.
Ian, write that one down as another one that
It was
we can
good.
go over, I guess.
Yeah.
Hey, this is Jeff Henson from the Gonzo Podcast Network. How are you, sir? What's up, man? Hey, I just want to call you on behalf
Before Jeff went to jail. Ooh.
for all of the ratings, the views that we get because of you and your show.
Well, you should. Well, you should call me for that. And I thank you because if you look at the first week of Gonzo, Broke Bar and everyone performing, they got 20 views, and I came along. Now we're in the hundreds of views. I'll bring you to the thousands eventually. By the way, you owe me $5, by the way, because I'm the only Gonzo show that actually got a donation.
Yeah. I need your PayPal.
Why do you need my $5? Wait, I got you on the phone then. Let me ask a question. How?
No, Greg, this is 3 years ago.
Why are you
Yeah.
telling people green screens and shit? The #1 show on Gonzo, I kind of need a green screen. I kind of need shit. So what's good with my shit?
Well, you know what? You just come and talk to me, and let's talk.
I'm not gonna ask you for a green screen, dude. Honestly, you have to offer. How about this? How about this? No, you have to offer it to me, which you should. By the way, I'm not gonna ask you for it. Because why are we offering the Slant podcast that got fucking 2 views equipment, but not the #1 show? That's what I'm wondering.
Oh man, we're gonna be together longer than a year. I'm thinking minimum 10,
I don't
15
know about
years.
that.
You don't know about what?
You're gonna be together a lot less than a year after the fucking Chip Chipperson podcast. You're gonna be renegotiating.
We're putting a ring on it, buddy.
Why would I renegotiate the Chip Chipperson thing?
Is the green screen more important?
My whole point is, I'm gonna have to go down to your business. You're sending shows, green screens, and equipment. I get Mary Carey with her big ass titties and Andy Dick, but you're sending the Slant podcast with Mike Bichetti equipment. What are you doing?
At the beginning. It was at the beginning, and like I said, man, there's a lot of people who want to broadcast, but they don't have the facility, the faculties to do it.
Nigga, I don't have the facility. I'm doing it in my
When you
fucking
steal
laundry room.
hundreds of thousands, you better be doing at least 10 years.
Stop
Yeah.
giving people hundreds of dollars of equipment. Stop doing that.
It's done, man. Doesn't that show you what nice people you're on network?
No, it shows me dumb people because you're not giving me the #1 show equipment. You're giving these fucking.
It's hurt, but they all hurt.
Niggas who had 2 fucking viewers during the live stream equipment. It means nothing. That's dumb. Like,
All right, that was pretty good. I'll give you guys your moment of zen, as they say on the Daily Show and all that in a minute. Let me find the videotape. Yeah. Okay. Up, up, and up, and up. Okay. Should be right here. All right. Hold on. Okay. And okay. One last thing. Hey. You like it, Bell? It was a very painful hour, but I sat there, took it like a fucking man. I've had more pain than that. I had a fucking botched root canal and I had tooth removed once that hurt like holy hell. So that was like That's like a walk in the park compared. Yeah. All right. I got one more thing to share. Thank you, Barnaby Jones. Yeah. Okay. Share screen. What we got here? Okay. Hate when stuff has to buffer. The last video I'm playing of the night. Ending abruptly and chilling. Yeah. Waiting for shit to work. I hate that. Why doesn't it just work? It worked when I originally watched it. I don't understand this. Thank you. And still waiting for this fucking thing to work. Oh. I'm trying to get back in. Maybe it'll work then. No, I just wanted to. It's working. Share screen. Share. 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 It's like a marching band version. I don't care, I'm not Jewish. Open the pillow tight. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed this broadcast. Tune in tomorrow night at 6 p.m. I will have a variety show for you. Until then, all right, and turn that on. Okay. Until then, have a great night, and I'll see you guys then. We'll be shaking. She was shaking. Whoa, whoa. That's just give you a clue on what's happening tomorrow night. And the doors will be taking us long. Right. There'll be some acid rock in there. Thank you. Good night for now. See you tomorrow night, 6 p.m. Yeah.